Hi, today we're going to talk about Cisco's solution for borderless networks and look at all of the components involved there for a borderless organization to be successful. What a borderless organization can do is connect anyone to anything, anywhere, and anytime, giving them access to any kind of data with the same productivity, the same access to information, and the same responsiveness. This is what we call our borderless experience, and we're able to do this securely, reliably, and seamlessly. If we outline our major components of what our borderless network is, we have our foundation, which is our infrastructure. We're going to have such things as our policies, management, and smart services. These services are really the fundamental features in our borderless network solution. Such things as mobility, energy-wise, our security with TrustSec, our application performance and enhancement with WAS, and then our infrastructure components such as MediaNet. Looking at a mobility part of our borderless network solution, allowing a mobile user to connect to the network with high performance and securely is very important. We use technologies such as 802.11n and clean air technologies with our Spectrum Expert that gives a high quality connection to the network. In addition to that, clean air gives you tools to help you troubleshoot and look and see what's going on in the air. Take a look at this brief demonstration that shows you some of the capabilities of our clean air technologies.
Today we're at the South Carolina Education Technology Conference, and what we're going to show you is how you can access the Spectrum Expert from a wireless client and the Cisco 3500 access point. First thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead and browse into WCS. As this comes up, what you want to do here is do a monitor and then come down to access points. This will show you a list of your access points registered on that controller. You can see here you have a couple that have the Spectrum rainbow wheel. You just click on that, and what will happen there is that will go ahead and launch the Spectrum Expert application. And once that application is up, you can see the activity. In this case, you can see we're in the 2.4 spectrum. The blue lines indicate our non-overlapping channels, 1, 6, and 11. Now if we notice over here on the left, we have our active devices. Quite a few devices here in the convention center at this time. You can click on a device and it will show you what it is. If we click on another device, we can see that we have a couple of Bluetooth devices. This also is classified as low severity. So what we're going to do is introduce some interference. We're going to do that by hooking up a small video surveillance camera. This is already configured to create some interference on the network. So immediately we see underneath our active devices video camera. We can click on that and it will show us a representation of a similar video surveillance camera and at very high severity. So if we come back and look at our Spectrum Expert data, we can see that in this case it looks like that video camera is on channel 1. We can see here that it's affecting channel 1 and it is our video camera. These are just a couple of things that the Spectrum Expert intelligence on the Cisco 3500 series access point can provide for you.
Allowing these mobile users to connect to the network securely is very important. So what we can do is we can use such things as our Cisco AnyConnect secure mobility client and deliver things like security policy enforcement that's context aware, comprehensive, and even preemptive. It's a connectivity experience that's intelligent, seamless, and always on. And one main important thing here is we're able to offer that kind of secure access to the network from any kind of mobile device. Now, what Cisco EnergyWise will let you do is it'll let you manage, monitor, and report energy consumption throughout your network. In addition to that, allows you to have energy savings costs and integrate that not only into the network, but into building management systems. Take a look at this brief demonstration that will show you how Cisco EnergyWise can integrate with Cisco IP telephony, Cisco mobility, Cisco physical security with door access control and video surveillance, and even building management systems such as lighting.
Hi, today we're at the South Carolina Education Technology Conference. And what we're going to show you is a demonstration of our access control along with EnergyWise. In this demonstration, we have a door reader. We have our reader gateway. If you notice here, that's connected into Ethernet. We have a video surveillance camera. This part over here, our light and phone and access point, is going to simulate our lobby. We have a similar setup over here with our light, our phone, and access point that's going to simulate an office environment. So right now everything is on. Let's say at the end of the day our cleaning crew is finished, our security guard has made his sweep, and we want to come through and based on our badge and our credentials do our read and then go ahead and turn everything off. But if you notice, our lobby phone stays on. We want that to stay on. Our door gateway stayed on, so we still have PoE here, and our video surveillance camera stayed on. This is all controlled down to the device level. Okay. Also, this can be scheduled to come back on first thing in the morning, have everything come on, or we can override that. Let's say an employee got called in for whatever reason, or a security person came in and they needed to just override that. So based on this employee badge, they badge in, and then we'll notice here just the light and the phone and the access point in this case just came on. You notice over here the lobby light, lobby access point is still off. So just the devices that this employee needs to do his job came on at that time. That's our brief summary of showing you what we can integrate here with our access control system along with EnergyWise.
Now, following down the Cisco security path, we have Cisco TrustSec. Now, what TrustSec will allow you to do is it will provide access controls based on consistent policy for users and devices across wired or wireless networks. This is especially important if you have to collaborate with outside people, outside partners, vendors, or outside entities. A Cisco TrustSec controls how a user or a device can be granted access, what security policies that endpoint must meet, and also such things as posture compliance. Now, TrustSec also goes down to the port level, using such things as 802.1x, port-based access control, as well as MACsec. And it does this to provide a hop-by-hop security through encryption, key authentication, and integrity checking to ensure data confidentiality behind the LAN and between the Cisco switches and endpoint devices. Now, MediaNet is the foundation or infrastructure to where such things as voice and video can run securely and reliably. Now, if we use video as a form of collaboration, it's only as good as the network that manages it and how the user experiences. If they have poor performance and a poor experience, they just won't use it at all. So MediaNet handles video in the same seamless way that a Cisco network handles voice. It uses endpoint detection, bandwidth, quality, prioritization, and normalization, and they're all managed by the network. The end result is a high performance and pleasurable experience for the end user. Thank you for taking the time today to take a look a little deeper inside Cisco's solution for borderless networks. I hope you can see how this can certainly be a benefit to your organization. Thanks.